We'll take a trip to the birthplace of Justin Bieber, Stratford, Ontario, to find out what the locals think of their hometown pop star.
I think the whole experience of becoming famous has changed him.
680 News Time 7:04. Well, he was recently here in Toronto for a sneak peek of his new film. But will Justin Bieber show up tomorrow night in his hometown of Stratford for the local premiere of his movie Never Say Never? Stratford officials doubt it because Bieber is getting ready for the Grammy Awards in Los Angeles, where he is up for Best New Artist and Best Pop Vocal Album. The LA premiere of the movie was last night. 680's music reporter Rudy Blair will also be in Los Angeles for the Grammys, and he recently took a trip to Bieber's hometown to find out what the locals think of their pop star.
You know you love me.
32,000 people live in Stratford, Ontario. The mayor of Stratford, Dan Matheson, told me the city is famous for several things, including
the Stratford Shakespeare Festival, our manufacturing sector, tourism.
But their greatest export is pop star Justin Bieber. The mayor says Bieber has become an ambassador for the city.
He carries himself with such poise and grace. And most people don't know this. He's back in town here regularly, rents ice with his buddies.
Steve McMurray, manager of Long and McQuaid Music Shop, says Bieber used to buy his instruments from his store.
Sometimes he would take what he made in busking and come in and buy musical instruments.
But when I spoke with students, they seem to have mixed feelings about their local star.
Do you ever listen to his music?
No.
Why not?
I don't really like the kid.
Yeah, I love him. I'm going to marry him.
I am, actually.
Rudy Blair, 680 News. This is music reporter Rudy Blair. I traveled to Justin Bieber's hometown, Stratford, Ontario, to find out how the locals feel about his success.
I think it's just fabulous and good for our city.
680 News Time 7:35. This weekend, Canadian mega pop star Justin Bieber will be in Los Angeles for the Grammy Awards. He's there already right now. He was there for the premiere of his movie last night. He's up for 2 awards and will also be performing. 680's music reporter Rudy Blair will also be at the Grammys and journeyed to Bieber's hometown of Stratford to find out how things are going there.
Steve McMurray is the store owner of Long and McQuaid. He says before Justin Bieber became a star, he would buy instruments from his store when it was known as the Carpenter Shop in 2001.
Justin always played guitar, but I'd also seen him play piano and drums.
In fact, there's a signed guitar by Bieber that sits above the store entrance.
So Justin is a left-handed guitar player, which is very rare in itself. It was a rental guitar that we had that he actually rented.
How do people react when they see the guitar?
Pretty exciting. There's some young gals that have come in and they've been in tears because, wow, Justin touched that guitar.
His hometown fans are very excited about his success.
I think it's just fabulous and good for our city.
And the mayor of Stratford, Dan Matheson, told me they plan to honor their homegrown star.
Well, there'll be a celebration for Justin Bieber where we name stars every year, and they go in the sidewalks here. It'll be happening probably on Canada Day this year.
Rudy Blair, 680 News. This is music reporter Rudy Blair. I journeyed to Stratford, Ontario, Justin Bieber's original home, to find out how this small-town teen became a superstar.
Music was his roots, his love.
680 News Time 8:04. Hundreds of fans attended last night's LA premiere of Justin Bieber's new movie, Never Say Never. Bieber will be at the Grammy Awards this weekend, where he's up for 2 awards and will also be performing. 680's music reporter Rudy Blair, who will also be at the Grammys in Los Angeles, traveled recently to Bieber's hometown of Stratford to find out how this small-town teen became one of the world's biggest stars.
When I drove to Stratford, I used a tour map called Justin Bieber Stratford. It highlights all of Bieber's hangouts from his school to where he liked to eat, including a Subway restaurant co-owned by Robert Blackwood.
What was his favorite subs? Probably the pizza and the ham.
You find a lot of customers coming in because they're Justin Bieber fans?
Oh, yeah. We get a lot of teenagers dropping in looking for Justin Bieber.
Also on the tour is a music shop Bieber liked to hang out at, Long and McQuaid. Store manager Steve McMurray told me Bieber was very dedicated to music.
He would go in front of the theaters in town here and busk and play for the tourists, and he did well at it.
And Bieber's grandparents, who still live in Stratford, Diane and Bruce, told 680 News they didn't know he would one day become a star.
I did not know he could sing. Patty says, Mom, how could you not know? He was in your basement singing all the time. I said, yeah, but he closed the door, and if he sang a good note or a bad note, I wouldn't know the difference.
Rudy Blair, 680 News.